And then there it was, slowly meandering across the undulations of the field, was a bright, brilliant ball of light. Its edges were perfection. An orb of precision, the size of his childhood bedroom's spinnable globe. It floated just 10 meters in front of him, about 1 meter above the field, seemingly tracing its delicate contours. Despite the bright sunshine that basked the valley, this miniature sphere exuded a close-up intensity, far outshining the Earth's life source millions of miles away behind it. It was hypnotic, mesmerizing, calming, enchanting, and Harry succumbed submissively to its bondage. The ball moved slowly and fluidly across a subtle curve in the raked expanse of fine chalk soil, sometimes speeding up slightly, then returning to its previous deliberate and seemingly measured pace. Pausing briefly, it suddenly flashed forward and back, side to side, in a series of erratic and frenetic movements. The actions were like those of a fluid yet calculating drunk dancing with a sound speaker at a village beer festival. As quickly as it started, it stopped, then swept effortlessly around the curvature of the nearby terrain again. Once more it hastened in an orgy of movement and then stopped again. It was only then that Harry saw that the sphere was tracking some faint markations on the stubble. The ground was discoloured by enormous circles and patterns. The circles were composed of fresh green shoots, whilst the area between were the more normal grain brown of the harvested stalks. The outer circumference must have been 50 or 60 metres in diameter. The remnants of the colossal artwork floated like a spectre of the soil. Stranger still, a series of perfect cube shapes joined by their corners were imprinted on the earth in a diagonal pattern that veered up and across the entire field to the far hedge, some 150 metres beyond. The stubble appeared to be a different length from the rest of the harvested crop, in the contrary direction. How could this be? Only 3 weeks since the combine had reaped its labour. Harry twisted his body to see more through the neat gap in the trees. In doing so, he nearly tore his thumb on the steel kiss of the fence. "Oh, fuck it!" he yelled at the pain of the bash. Everything around him paused. The round beacon just hovered motionless. Harry felt a strange sense of embarrassment, like he had walked into a loo when a girl is sitting having a pee. He wanted to apologise. He felt like the eyeless globe was scrutinising him, judging him for his untimely and rude intrusion. The dumb-struck fop held his breath and watched, the bruise in his hand a forgotten inconvenience for now. Then a peace descended on him. He sighed, he smiled. Love overcame him. He beamed. Joy overwhelmed him. The glowing object moved ever so slightly closer to him. It paused briefly in taut and energetic limbo, suspended between the firmament, the human, and the mystical circular pattern below it. Then it shot away, in the opposite direction to his viewpoint, like a pebble freed from a slingshot. It hugged the field closely along the diagonal line of stubble-cube patterns, then suddenly flitted up and over the tree hedge off the far side of the field. It was gone. Harry slumped slowly to the caked mud floor on his backside. He ran his fingers through his hair after dumping his cap between his thighs. The digits tingled. His head seemed hot. He felt incredible. At that point, he noticed that his wounded hand hurt no more.